Why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. There's a scientific law called the law of inertia. Some of you may have heard of it, but its common terms you have all heard of. They are called momentum and stagnation. The law of inertia states that an object in motion tends to remain in motion. Object not in motion tends to remain not in motion until or unless acted upon by an outside force. So when you are moving, you'll keep moving unless something intentionally slows down your momentum. If you are doing nothing, you'll keep doing nothing unless something intentionally moves you into action. This is why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. People who have a whole lot of money, they keep doing the things that led them to having a whole lot of money. That's why their money keeps increasing. And the people who have nothing, they keep doing the stuff that led to them having nothing. And that's why they keep being in that state of nothing. And this is why the gap between the rich and the poor, metaphorically and literally, continues to grow, because the rich keep getting more money and the poor keep staying having nothing. So the gap just gets wider and wider. And then people look at this gap and say, there must be something wrong with the system. There's something wrong with the government. There's something wrong with billionaires. That's all nonsense. There's nothing wrong with any of it. It's all working exactly as it's supposed to, because this is driven by scientific law. It's not driven by the government. Government does not control scientific law. Scientific law says if you're rich, you will keep doing rich things. And if you're poor, you're going to keep doing poor things. If you're broke, you're going to keep doing broke things. If you're smart, you keep doing smart things. Any of you who's in a situation that you don't want to be in and you want to change the situation, you need to understand this law and understand that it takes a significant amount of energy, more than what you've been using, to change the direction of your circumstance. So if you're going this way, but you want to go that way, you need more energy to stop the momentum of this way to get it going in the other direction. Then you will need to maintain it once it starts going. Momentum is its own energy, but you got to get the momentum going first. That's the effort. That's the energy. That's where you can use motivation. You can use motivation to get yourself started. Motivation then hands off to discipline and systems to where it can work on its own, and it can pretty much go on cruise control once you get it going in the right direction. That's all based on building the right habits, building the right program, building the right systems, and getting the right supporting elements around you in terms of people, mindsets, and objects, so that you don't have to think about it anymore once you get it going in the right direction. Challenge for many of you is that you've been trained to go in the wrong direction, and then you were assuaged by the nonsense coming from the same people who trained you, that the reason you're going in the wrong direction is nothing of your doing. It's because the system is set up for you to fail, and nothing you do is going to change the situation. That is a loser mentality. I know you got it from your parents. I know you got it from your cousins. I know you got it from your school teachers and your best friends. Well, I got news to tell you. They're losers. They taught you to be a loser, and that's why you're thinking like one. Being a loser is not an outcome, it's a mindset. If you want to change your situation and go in the other direction, you have to recognize this law of inertia that is scientific. I didn't make it up. I wish I did, but I didn't. It's scientific law. Get science working in your favor. Get the momentum going in the other direction, and you will realize that the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer is not some governmental mechanism. It is scientific reality. Power Presence Protocol.